If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
When they cut the music down like this, they gonna say, you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get up out of here.
That YouTuber, Finny the Legend, finishing up one of his last meals at lunch right here in Las Vegas. Finny the Legend caught up in that YouTube feud with the person who appears to shoot Finny right on camera.
8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne joining us in studio tonight to help break down this deadly online beef. Kyle?
Brian, Denise, Finny the Legend has relatively few subscribers on his main YouTube page, about 4,000. But that didn't make the virtual brawl with his online rival any less real.
I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in town. I'm dying to see him.
Dying to see him, an eerie online foreshadowing of what was to come. YouTuber Sin City Manny on the hunt for another YouTuber known as Finny the Legend.
Manny in here. Listen, they was here.
Punch in the air.
Thirsty, hungry. Gotta come in under a fake name though.
Mocking Sin City Manny at what may have been his last meal in Las Vegas or ever.
Don't dine and dash, says TT.
Eating and drinking with his wife and friends before he was killed.
I want to say Sin City family and Manny. Sin City family and Manny.
Finny's YouTube stream with someone who sounds a lot like the President of the United States trolling Manny and a group known as the Sin City Family over a copyright warning which may have been at the center of the dispute, as explained on Finny's stream by one of his online guests.
If anyone needs to be struck down, it should be Manny. That's who needs the copyright strikes. That's who needs the axe.
Part of an internet subculture that might seem strange if you're not part of it, but apparently very real to those involved.
You want a bandana like this? You gotta be diehard, Sin City family.
That's Manny on Finny's stream 5 days ago, downtown near Fremont, where Manny seems to have staked a claim as king of Fremont.
He's the least informed Vegas person out there.
This type of thing that Finny the Legend and his online cast of characters would criticize.
You better believe it. You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up?
And to which Manny seems to have taken great offense.
Cold-blooded demonstration. And the worst part of everything is that it was streamed live. I mean, for those of you who ain't seen the video, look, it was streamed live. The whole murder was streamed live. The whole double homicide was streamed live. Now, y'all know I don't show that type of content on my channel. It's all over the internet. If you want to go find it, go find it. But if you want to see the video, click the link at the top of this comment section. Go over there, get you a membership, because I got other content over there as well. Get you a membership. Look at that video if you're into that type of stuff. And then look at other content over there. But let's get to it, right? Because a lot of people are under the impression that this all started as an internet beef. People are under the impression that the brother, the Mexican brother, what's his name? Sin City Manny, right? That's the name of his channel. Sin City Family is the name of his channel, but his name is Manny, right? Manny got mad at Finny the Legend because Finny the Legend was using some of his content. And so he put a couple of strikes on Finny the Legend's channel where they took some of his videos down. Finny the Legend, they took some of his videos down, right? So after that, Finny started striking and putting copyright strikes and stuff like that on Manny's channel. So now he done got Manny struck twice. Anybody that know anything about these YouTube streams, you understand that if you get 3 strikes, you're out of here. They taking your channel. But he was successful in demonetizing Manny's channel for a little while. I can't remember if it was 90 days or something like that, but they demonetized his channel for some time. And so that right there, a lot of people believe what started the beef. That ain't what started the beef, y'all. The beef started with some real physical confrontation. And the cold-blooded part about the whole demonstration is that it didn't have to happen. All this could have been avoided the sister Bubbly, rest in peace to her. Finny the Legend, rest in peace to that brother. They will still be alive if it just wasn't for this one thing. And what people need to realize is this right here, y'all. You don't know what's going on in the next person's mind. While you go poking the bear and messing with peoples and all this old type of stuff, you don't know what other people got going on up here. You don't. And that's what happened in this situation. But like I said before, it didn't start from the internet. It started from a real physical confrontation. And this is what I know. This is what happened. I seen it with my own two eyes. Here it is. Manny is one of the Vegas Strip performers. What you mean, hood educated? We ain't never been to Vegas. We from Memphis. We from Minnesota. We from Chicago. We from Arizona. We from Alabama. We ain't been to no Vegas. Okay, well, let me tell y'all. There's a lot of people in Vegas that go on the Vegas Strip and they perform. They act like Michael Jackson. They act like Mike Tyson. They act like Michael Jordan. They act like Elvis Presley. They act like Prince. You know, they do these performances and people see them and give them donations, you know, paying for their performance. Manny's performance was of the Mexican culture. He's a Mexican brother, from my understanding, was of the Mexican culture. And so he would paint his face in a way that signifies or resemble, you know, some of the historical culture stuff down there in Mexico. And he would do his performance, you know, with his hat, with his makeup and stuff on. And he would dress like some of the Mexicans back in the olden days with the zoot suits and all that old type of stuff. He was one of those type of guys. And he felt that, you know, these guys right here, once they started striking his channel and all that old type of stuff, they stopped his money. One day, he's performing. And during this performance, he's telling people that, hey, look, please don't record. And the reason why I believe he probably was telling people don't record, because he had his people recording and they probably was going to put it on his YouTube channel. So he wanted to have the exclusivity of the content. So he's telling people, hey, don't record. Everybody is seeing him telling people, hey, don't record, you know, just check it out. So the sister Bubbly seen him telling people that he don't want to be recorded. And so she took it upon herself to say, let me see if he tell me that he don't want me to record him. And she walked up on him in his face with her camera, with the tripod thing, with her camera phone, all in his face. After he telling people, hey, look, I don't want that. I don't want to be recorded. So what he did was he pushed her phone out his face. And once he did that, she turned around with the phone in the tripod and she hit him with it. Once she hit him, her boyfriend, Finny the Legend, intervened. But by this time, Manny's woman or Manny's, you know, the people that he was with, they got involved. And they started, you know, arguing and stuff like that. And there was one girl who was dressed in performance. You know, she had makeup and stuff on. She started hitting Bubbly with a stick. Bubbly turns around and throw her drink at her and then started coming after her. While she's coming after her, Manny done pulled out some mace and done maced Finny the Legend. After macing Finny the Legend, he maced Bubbly as well. And whoever that girl was with Manny, she started macing everybody too. Check it out.
I just want you guys to know that was an absolute shit show. And LaDonna, if you're on, hey girl, that was an absolute mess. It was an absolute shit show. First of all, I don't understand why my husband gave me the camera, because I was like drunk, right? I've taken like multiple shots of Patron and I've been like drinking Modelo's all night. And my husband gave me the phone. And I had already been pissed about Manny going up to to Sarah and acting like Sarah can't video them on Fremont Street, as if Fremont Street isn't a public street where if you're there and you potentially get videoed, you just potentially get videoed. So I'm like, let me see if this guy is gonna tell me that I can't video him. Should I have? Probably not. I just been drinking, and you know, you just be drinking and just whatever happens, happens, right? So the situation happened and he freaking he like hit my phone. So then of course I was like upset about the situation. Julie got in, and then the witch just real quick on Jasmine. I think, Jasmine, I don't even have any issue with what you're saying. I think where my problem is though, Jasmine, is when somebody else came up and pepper sprayed me. And then I'm not sure if you watched the video, Jasmine. I'm not sure what you watched. But then when the witch tried to swing her stick or staff or whatever and tried to hit me. So I understand what you're saying, but you also have to understand, I can sit and I can say whatever I want to. This is America. We have freedom of speech. So I can say what I want to say in your face. But when you put your hands on me or when you spray something on me, that's when we have a problem. So what you're saying is fine. I don't have any problem with what you're saying, and you absolutely have a right to feel the way that you feel and to believe what you believe. I don't have any problem with that. But I certainly think that when you put your hands on me, that's where I have a problem, and that's where I draw the line. And then when you spray something on me, then that's where I draw the line. In addition, my other problem is you're out here videoing people and you're not asking people if they are allowing you to video them. So when somebody videos you, then you're upset about the situation. Yeah, I'm kind of taking a little bit of issue with that, Jasmine. Like, I don't think that you don't necessarily know me, and again, I appreciate your perspective and your point of view, and you absolutely have a right to it, but I'm just gonna rebut it and tell you how I feel. You are right that I did go into the situation, absolutely right, but I certainly think that if I come to you and I say something about you, you still don't have the right to put your hands on me. I think that's where we need to draw the line. And if you think that that's okay, all right, girl, that's what you think. Whatever.
Yeah, Viv, I really enjoy stuff like this. Now, I don't like getting sprayed and not getting to get nothing off. Now, if I would have got to get off one of my bombs, I'll be cool. But now I feel like I need my get back just because I feel like you spraying me, that was like getting a punch on me. I gotta get my lick back. I'm from the old school. I gotta get last lick. Yeah, I need to see that video because Manny got snatched up. I want to see what happened because he pepper sprayed Dan on the floor. I want to know if somebody got that. That's assault.
Unacceptable.
That was assault.
Unacceptable.
I'll go to court for that. You put my snitch jacket on. I'm snitching. Man, pepper spray, Viv. Who pepper sprayed somebody? Yeah, they knew him by name. While
y'all see what I'm saying? All this could have been avoided, bruh. All this could have been avoided. But she took it upon herself to go mess with that man. Now, I know y'all probably gonna say, hood educated, you can't blame the victim and all that. Listen, before she was a victim, she was messing with this man. Y'all heard the words that came out of her mouth. Listen to me when I say this, y'all. Little stuff like that leads to murder. Little stuff like that leads to murder. Because after that incident right there, you heard what Finny said. Finny said, I want my get back. He maced me and I couldn't get off on him, so I want my get back. And from that day on, up until now, that was a year ago when that happened. Up until now, Finny been going at Manny. I'm talking about him real bad. Called the man a bisexual. Talked about his wife. put his information out there where he live at and all type of stuff.
I wish I was a fly on the wall when he got the email, because he thought you know how long it takes to give somebody a strike? Like, they make you put in work to do those strikes. So all that work he did, and then he had a counter back at him less than 24 hours. Man, when he sent it, when you send a strike, it takes YouTube about a couple hours. They review it, the computer review it or whatever, and they send you an email back. They let you know, oh yeah, this is legit. We got it. You got it. So then you like, bam, it put it on your screen, 90 days. This motherfucker struck. You got it. And if you got him with two, you got two of them down there. You're like, yeah, I got him. But oh boy, when you get that motherfucker email to say counter, oh, I wish I could have saw his face. Oh, I wish I could have saw his face when he saw that motherfucker. Because I know he had never seen one. He been striking people all the time, and nothing come back. You fuck with a loc like me, you fuck with a loc like me, you gotta return, bitch. You're like, what is this? You start telling other motherfuckers, read this. What is this? What is this? I wish they would let me sit the laugh with it. That laugh with it.
Okay, you got a little audio clip.
And you see, we're gonna laugh at your little message. I saw your little message. My content that I had there cyberbullying me, so I took it down. I don't have anything to show you guys, but he's cyberbullying me.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
I didn't show you.
Is that what he said?
So he getting cyberbullied, and he's sick of it. He's sick of it. He's sick of it.
He was crying to the principal, huh? This little snitch. He's a snitch. He was crying to the principal.
Hey,
he went and reported somebody. He was starting all the trouble, and then the bully went and reported the nerds. Oh, you old crybaby. Get your thumb sucking ass on somewhere.
He didn't think we'd throw the ball back at his head.
Peanut butter head.
Peanut butter head.
Let's get this clear though, y'all, because we all laugh and joke. This is a PR. This is a PR moment. We all laugh and joke, but mental illness is real, and we can clearly see this guy is mentally ill. So one thing about it, that's why I want to put it on y'all too. If he give us another strike and I got 3. Y'all know that channel mean everything to him. He don't got no outside friends, nothing. I don't think I could do it in my heart. And I'm saying this on live so he can hear it too. Shout out LDT. But I don't think I can take his channel from him, man, because I think he's so close to going in the closet, man. And he's so close, man.
Fuck that. You know what the first thing I asked you, did you give him a strike? Fuck that. You swing at me, we swinging back twice. Boot him to the motherfucking moon.
Oh, so let me tell you this though. You might change your mind after this. So yesterday, I don't know if baby girl got it, but apparently he was trying to be Finny, and the thing is you can't be Finny if you you LDT. So he called himself flirting in the chat. You know, he think he's a host like me. He called himself flirting, but he don't understand. And he don't have an understanding with his woman. So his woman saw him. So apparently she came in the chat and told him he's single now in the chat, and hit up all the people that mess with married men in the chat. So apparently he got dumped on stream. So man, he's so close to razor blading, man. I don't know if we do him, man, like that, man. He might do it. Yeah, he might do it.
Somebody better check on his parents. I'm worried for his parents.
Fuck him.
He do got some Menendez brothers, and he got that. He do look like one of the Menendez brothers. He got that in him, bro. But I think he ain't going to the clinker like them. No, he gonna off himself too. Get off himself too, man.
Man, that motherfucker was crying. He was crying just because they didn't show him no love. Fuck him. Take his fucking pacifier away from him. It's not mental illness. He's a drunk. He's a drunk. Maybe this will help. Matter of fact, we will be helping him. We'll be helping him go enlist.
He needs to go back to his full-time job and stop drinking and Yeah,
Yeah,
taking
we
his
might
channel would do him a service.
So
facts. We might be helping
stick
them
it
out.
to him? Y'all say
We
stick
got a
it
big
to him?
brother. Pause. We ain't gonna
Yeah.
stick it to him,
Well,
but
right
pause.
now, he won away. It's Jeremy Menendez as well. So he gonna be, if he don't do nothing within the next week, he gonna be one away. And y'all say, you know what? Before I can him, I'll come on and we'll do a poll. So Tragic, if you really want us to do it to you, go ahead this week. Be my guest this week, because you already told me you clicked the box. I heard you say it online. Yeah, if you do false claims, it do come back on you. But he's so in his ways. He still did another one after he said it. The next morning he woke up and did another one after he said he knows that
You better than me. I wouldn't even. He would have got a surprise. The same way you woke up and saw.
What about leaving the house like that makes you like feel like that's tight? Like when he left and he put that makeup on as a guy, and then he put the hat on with the fake cholo outfit. Like, what about that? Like, what do you think he said? Like, do you think he was like, man, I look hard tonight? Like, what is his goal? I don't get it. What's his goal? Does he want to look like a clown? Does he want to look like a cholo? What's his goal? He's a
See, all I know today, all I know is that all I know is that hold on. Oh shit! All I know is that his goal is to be zesty as hell, fool.
Okay. I don't know. I don't wish I had my zoom in game like Donuts. Donuts be zooming all in on shit. Because look at how her back going. Is that Machete's woman? Like,
yeah, you whooping the shit out of Machete.
Is that Machete's woman right there?
Yeah, it is.
That's her. Like, you know when Martin said that Nositol, that is the definition of Nositol right there. Like when it sinks in. Like, look at how when you get to the ass, it curves inward. Like the ass is supposed to curve outward. Hers curves. She got an end booty. We got a front booty and she got an end booty. That's an end booty right there. We call her an innie.
This is internet trolling going on. Now here comes the internet beef. And so from all this stuff right here, guess what Manny do? Guess what Manny say? He let him know, look, I'm going to catch you. I'm going to catch you at the light. And I'm going to check it out.
I'm all the way out here. We out here? That's right. Fuck around, find out. Yeah. We're gonna make an example of you, puto. Watch. Catch you in the red light. That's it. You need help? You want to say life?
I'm hungry. I need some money.
You hungry? Oh, I don't know. I didn't bring my wallet, Mama. I'm sorry. Next time I see you, I'll see you, okay? Thank you. Come again. I look like Finny's mom. Fuck that bitch.
What the?
I've never been married before. I'm about to be married. I know what's gonna happen, guys.
This guy, wow.
Weird. Oh my god, I got a fart! No. What's cracking, lacking, booty smacking? We all here. Vegas, baby. I own this bitch. I run this bitch. I do this bitch. Hey, look at these ladies. Damn, son. It's okay, I'm married. I can say what I want as long as I don't do nothing. You can look but don't touch, like in the strip club, right, mama?
Yourself and your family. Like I said, I know you don't like to be a snitch. Nobody likes to be a snitch. But that's a blatant, threat and death threat. at that.
Yeah. I definitely appreciate it. The person, Yami and Veronica, I see you keep joining. I'm just not going to cut somebody off and join somebody else in. I will see you, and I know you're probably a troll, and I will let you still come to the stage and troll it.
I
But
can leave.
no,
I
you're
believe
fine.
I said what I needed to say, but I worry for you, so, and especially the fam. So please do something.
I definitely appreciate it. Definitely.
Yeah, thank you, Dar.
Listen
Okay.
to that. Thank you.
Okay,
Let me
love
just
you.
go ahead and acknowledge Mr. Trouble. I'm giving you the stage next. Let me just
All right.
acknowledge Miss
Dardar.
Miss Margaret Marquez. And thank you, Dardar, again. But Miss Margaret
right.
says, "What up, Finny? They sound like threats. Those words can get Manny put in jail for terrorist threats."
I'm showing my face to you. You know
Before
me.
you come out here, make sure you tell your family you want to be cremated or buried, puto.
You know I'm a black.
I don't know whether JP could go on time. If JP's going to go on more like sophisticated broadcast, and it might be Joe Budden, well, really. I watched her on Joe Budden, and I mean, I watched Joe Budden like that.
Dang. I mean, where I'm gonna get? Where you going? Where? How? Like what? Like if that happened, I'm like I said, let me carry it. I don't even know what to say.
Fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I'm dying to see him. I'm fucking dying to see him. What are we doing? Fuel bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there. You better fucking believe it. You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told. Right? Somebody should have sent me my invite. Mr. Marquez. That's right. We outside. We're doing fuel bar tonight? I'm fucking there, homie. What's the fuel bar without the fuel? We're doing the fuel bar tonight. Fucking go. Or wherever you go, I will be there. Oh man, come on. I have to say hi to my biggest fan. You know? Hey! Jumped out of my fucking bed. It came out here so fucking fast. I'm very disappointed right now. All this long stream and I didn't see my biggest fan. Ah, teardrop. Just know instigators get this shit too.
You see? So, we got to understand something real quick. Just because you playing games and you trolling and you on the internet talking crazy to people and stuff like that, man, people will kill you behind that. You putting people information out there, you disrespecting people's wives and stuff like that, and people will kill you behind stuff like that. Look, we got to learn from this. it's hard, right? Being a YouTuber, because you're gonna have people in your comment section dogging you. People talk about me so bad, it's a shame. I don't even know these people, but they call me goofies, bitch ass niggas, and you dumb, you ain't educated, you lame. They just dog me. You know what I mean? And I gotta have thick skin to ignore that, because I'm a man and I'm like, who the fuck is you talking to? You see? And sometimes I gotta be honest, sometimes I shoot back like you a goofy, you know, and stuff like that, but I'm getting better. But I'm just saying, like, when you're not accustomed to being disrespected like that, the man in you or your ego or your pride is going to say, nah, hold on, I got to say something about this. You ain't finna talk about me like that. You ain't finna say that to me like that. I got to respond. That's how some of us is just genetically wired. That's just how some of us come up. You don't let nobody talk crazy about you. You don't let nobody disrespect your woman. You can put this on them after they get to doing that. And that's what happened. Unfortunately, rest in peace to that brother. Rest in peace to that sister. Unfortunately. But that's how this thing is being played now. I mean, you can't talk about people like that for a whole year. Listen, Finny YouTube page it started out as like, he talking about sports and you know, what they call that stuff, not sports betting, but you know, when you pick players and all that. I forgot the name of that stuff, but it was a sports channel. And when he got into that incident with Manny, that's when it turned into like a trolling channel. Because from that day on, a whole year, he disrespecting this man, talking crazy about this man. Now, does that warrant him to die? No, I don't believe so, but Manny did. Manny believed that was enough for him to go and kill him. Now, for those of you who ain't seen the video, allow me to give y'all a abridged version. Finny and his wife is doing a live stream on the Vegas Strip in front of the Bellagio Hotel and Casino. They live streaming. They kicking it. This is what they do. And while they're live streaming, you will see Manny and his girlfriend walking. They walk past them. And I don't know what happens. For some reason, someone's to click and they say, well, wait, there go dude and them right there. And so all you hear before you hear the shooting is, you hear bubbly. All in Manny's face like she was the last time. Don't you come over here starting no shit. And the whole time, he trying to get at Finny the legend. Finny the legend see what's going on. He said, hey, hold on, cuz? Because I guess he a Crip. What's up, cuz? He pulled that thing out. Shot him 5 times, chased him in the street, left him there in the middle of the street on the Vegas Strip. While he's shooting him them 5 times, Bubbly she's shocked. She can't believe this is happening. The words out her mouth is, are you kidding me? She can't believe this is happening to her husband in front of her eyes. While she grabbed the camera and still saying, are you kidding me? And started walking, it appeared that she looked like she was finna start walking towards what was going on. Manny turned around and shot her twice. You hear her growl. You hear. And that was it. Now, like I say, I got the whole demonstration over there at my other channel. You got to click the link at the top of this comment section. It's going to be pinned at the top of the comment section. She laid out. He in the street laid out. I ain't got that portion, but I got her on her back laid out. First responders come to the scene. They trying to revive them. They both died right there on the Las Vegas Strip in front of dozens and dozens of people. Like I said, y'all, this whole demonstration right here could have been avoided. That's why we got to be careful when we start conflict with people. You never know what's going on in the mind of a lunatic. This man right here could be mad at something that ain't got nothing to do with you. But if you go poking him, messing with him, oh, I can take this out on them. The reason how I know this type of stuff, because it goes on. When I was doing my time, this stuff right here goes on all the time. A guy would be on the phone with his woman in the prison, and his woman would say, hey, you know, I can't do this no more. You know, I love Jim Bone down there, and Jim Bone been laying that bone on me, and you can't call here no more. What? What about the kids? I love you, baby. Then Jim Bone grabbed the phone and say, look, man, quit calling this house, bro. Click. I done seen guys get off the phone and just go beat somebody to smithereens. I done seen guys lose in spade games, chess games, basketball, and then would just go beat somebody to smithereens. Why? Because they anger, and they got to get that anger out. They don't know what to do with it. They upset. And all it takes is for one person just to trigger that or to look at them funny and, okay, I can get it off on him. I can blame him for this. What you looking at? Oh no, man, I was just pop, ping, pop, pop, pop. You see? But in this situation, we got a double murder, a double homicide. A lot of y'all might not agree. A lot of y'all might say hood educated. Nah, I think it was the beef. I think it was them striking each other channel and stuff like that. I think, no, we got to understand something, where it started at, the original, where it originated at. How did it all begin? They wouldn't have never even known each other if it wasn't for that incident. They knew him, he knew them, is what I'm trying to say. They knew each other, but not in they didn't know each other like that. They just know of each other. Like, okay, dude be doing his performance thing, and we doing our content down here. But they never was, you know what I'm saying, like this here. But once that incident happened, yeah, they got up close and personal. Manny done turned himself in after the murders. And a lot of people are saying that his woman should be charged with the murders as well. Why? Because after everything went down, she didn't run and go tell the police. She seen the whole thing. She was right there. And it appears that they were stalking them. It appears that her husband and her was looking for Finny the legend, and Bubbly. And they wouldn't have been hard to find because they live streaming. Listen, you cannot be beefing with people and somebody saying that they want to kill you and then go on live. You can't do that because you dropping your location. And in this situation right here, it's just a prime example of you can't do that. You can't be talking crazy to people and then going live at a place where you know these people know you be at and that they familiar with the area and stuff like that. Come on, man. Before I depart, allow me to say this right here. The internet is dangerous. People die every day because of something they said or something they did or something they done exposed on the internet. We got to understand that we are dealing with a lot of people, billions of people. And these people, by showing you the attention, if you're a content creator, they'll cheer you on. Yeah. Disrespect him. Talk crazy to him. Yeah, he ain't nothing. Egging you on to continue destruction. And in this case, that's exactly what happened. If y'all go look at his channel, Finny the Legend, you will see in the comment section, and no disrespect to his followers or subscribers and stuff like that, but a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them was encouraging his behavior and put that light up under him to continue his behavior because he kept doing it for a whole year. We got to understand something, y'all. You can't do that. You can't do that. Look, we got to beef for something like that, you know, get it out the way and then leave it alone. Some people ain't going for that neither. So the best thing you can do if you on these YouTube streets is don't beef with other YouTubers. It's been times where YouTubers tried to beef with me, and I would just come to them with my palms up. Say, brother, you know, I see you made a video about me. You know, you disrespecting me and stuff like that. It ain't got to be like that, brother. What's going on? This is behind the scenes, you know, Instagram or direct messaging and stuff like that. Say, brother, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never said nothing about you. If I did, let me know so I can rectify it, you know, so I can clear it up. Oh, no, man, I thought you was, you know, I thought you said this right here, this, that, and that. No, brother, I wasn't talking about you when I said that. I was talking about this, that, and the other. Oh, okay, my fault, hood educated, man. All right, OG, you good, man, this, that, and the other. Sometimes you got to do that. And to be 100 with y'all, a brother did be like that one time. Because one time, you know, when I first started doing my YouTube thing, you know, I was still wild and I was feeling like, man, you know, I still had that mentality. And I said some things, some indirect things, but the person knew I was talking about them because of the situation. We ain't dumb, but I said some things and it was indirect. But at the same time, I knew that they would understand what I'm talking about. And they did. And they came at me and they say, man, what's up with this? And I was the one saying, hey, man, look, no, you did this, you did that. Man, I ain't no fool. I know what's going on, man. Ain't nothing slow about me. And the brother said, nah, hold on, brother. You know, check it out. It's like this. This what happened. This what's going on. Somebody else sent me off on a mission, and I got this from them and this one. And I said, okay, all right, my fault, bro. All right, you know what, you right. And from that point on, I had to learn. I said, you know what, I can't be doing that. I can't be trying to, you know, beef with people or trying to talk crazy to people and stuff like that because you never know who you talking to. And that goes for anything. I don't care if it's YouTube, if you in the real world. You got to be careful who you offend. Because like I say, you never know what's going on. We be seeing those road rage cases. These guys that jump out their car, shooting people, busting the window out your car and all that old type of stuff. That ain't because of you cut them off and stuff like that. Don't think that. That ain't because you drove past them fast or you took a parking space from them. That ain't that. It's other stuff going on up in here and up here that already got them throwed off. And you ain't did nothing but trigger it. Now they like, oh, I can get this off on you. They call it transferring anger. Yeah, it's a real thing. I'm mad at what this person did. I can't do nothing to them. But you, oh, that little thing you just did, oh, I can kill you behind that. Transferred anger. You gotta be careful. And you got to be conscious. Somebody do something small or you know, something small happens. It ain't nothing. Come on. Let's just keep it moving. Because if you don't, you never know. Somebody could kill you and your husband. Just like this demonstration here. This is hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.